And the tip is underway. Here we go.
Let's go, Chad.
And the tip will go to Rappahannock County. And that's Grant Lillard with it. So the starting five here for Rappahannock: Grant Lillard, Richard Lillard, Chad Ellis, Hunter Boyce, and Mason Ramey. And traveling violation on Mason Ramey. Checking in for Rappahannock is Ethan Sumner. And the starting five for Parkview: number 1, we'll call him Gabriel Kalalang. Tahmid Ahmed. Tufik Sharif. Lowell O'Connell. And that'll be a 3 on the way. And Ramey now with the possession of the ball. And Lillard with a 3. Off the front of the iron, dribbling around, no good. And Parkview will take it back. Parkview leads 3-0. That's Ahmed with it. And then O'Connell with it. And now Sharif with it. Pass on outside to Kalalang. To Ahmed. And the pass goes, the pass intended for Josh Shelton goes out of bounds. Rappahannock will take possession. So far, a scoreless Panther team, down 3-0 against Parkview. And now taking it the other way is Lillard. Ramey has it now, looking around for a man. Dribbles inside, up for the shot. Off the front of the iron, and Parkview will take it back. Kalalang with it. And off to Ahmed, back to Kalalang, to Ahmed. Dribbles around. To Sharif, to Kalalang, back to Sharif, and to Kalalang yet again. To Ahmed, inside to Shelton. Pivots around and finds the shot. And Shelton will strike first inside the paint. And Lillard with a fast break now. Grant Lillard. And the foul on the way. He'll get 2 shots at the line. And the foul goes on Josh Shelton. That'll be his first, and the first for the Patriots. Grant Lillard at the line for 2 shots. First shot falls, and Rappahannock will get on the board. Lillard up for the second shot, and that falls. So Rappahannock will have 2 points on the board. Still down 3 now. And that's inside to Shelton. He's looking for a man. Goes back outside. And now Sharif will have it for the shot. Up and good. And Sharif will get his first points of the game. Ellis with it. And now to Grant Lillard. Back to Richard Lillard. Back to Grant Lillard. Cross half court. Getting trapped in there. And Lillard has it up for the shot. Up and good. And Grant Lillard will strike yet again to make the score 7-4. And Rappahannock will steal it yet again. And Grant Lillard will pass to Ramey. Inside to Richard. Back out to Mason. And Ellis for 3. No good off the front of the iron, but Mason will rebound it. And he's got it again. However, he'll lose the ball. And Parkview will take it back. And the corner, Sharif. Finds Kala. And now Ahmed with it. Back to Kala. Back to Sharif. Dribbles around, looking for a man, finds Kala yet again. He's dribbling around, and the pass is deflected. However, Sharif gets it. And Kala past Ahmed to Shelton. Back out to Kala. 4:38 left on the clock in the opening quarter here. And the pass to Kala for 3. No good, and Sumner will get the rebound. And Sumner with it. Dribbles inside, pass to Mason Ramey for the shot. And now it's just a 1-point Parkview lead. And now Sharif with it. Looking for a pass. Finds Kala. Inside, back out to Ahmed for 3. And Tahmid Ahmed will get his 3, making it 10-6. Mason Ramey with it. Looked for Ethan Sumner, however, it was stolen away. And now inside to Sharif. And the shot is no good. Shelton tips it around. And Mason Ramey will recover it. And Richard Lillard on the fast break. 2 defenders, shot up and good. And now it is a 2-point Parkview lead. Sharif's got it now for the Patriots. Pass deflected. It does get to Kala. Sharif for a 3. No good off the side. Richard will retain it. Pass to Grant Lillard. Back to Richard. Looking for a shot or a man. Finds Grant to Sumner. Back to Grant. And he's looking for a man. Finds Mason in the paint. And the shot up off the window. No good off the rim. And Ramey will recover it. And it's on the floor now. And Shelton recovers it. And now it's going the other way. Sharif got it. And easy basket for the layup. And now Rappahannock trails by 4. Lillard with it now. Richard Lillard, I should be specific. And that looks to be an over-the-back foul by Josh Shelton. That'll be his second, team's second. And checking in for Parkview, Sheik Kamara. 2:46 left in the first quarter of play. 12-8 Parkview. Lillard with it to inbounds it. Finds Ramey. Dribbling around, looking for a shot. Gets it up. Off the back of the window, no good. And Parkview will take it. Sharif's got it. Pass to Ahmed. Inside to Sharif for the shot. Up. Off the iron, no good. However, that'd be Kamara with it. And he'll pass out to Sharif. And now Ahmed with it. Shot no good. And Rappahannock will get it back. Sumner with it. Heavily contact there by Kala. And Grant Lillard for 3 in the corner. No good. And Chad Ellis will rebound it. He'll lose it, and Ramey will recover it. And there's a foul on the play. And the foul will go on Sheik Kamara. That'll be his first, team's third. Checking in for Rappahannock, Hunter Boyce. And to inbound it for Rappahannock, Richard Lillard. Ramey going out for Boyce. Inbounds it to Sumner. He'll dribble around. Pass to Ellis, looking for a man. Finds Grant Lillard. He's dribbling around. And now Sumner has it. Handoff to Ellis. Ellis will go for a shot. That'll be rejected. And he'll go for again as he recovers it. And that shot will be no good. And Kamara will rebound it. Grant Lillard will get it in the backcourt. 1:49 in the opening quarter. Chad Ellis dribbles around, lost it to Sharif. Sharif's going up for the layup. Heavily contested. Foul on the way with the shot going down. And the foul will go against Grant Lillard. That'll be his first, team's first. And Tafik Sharif at the line. One shot, checking in for Parkview. Sean Long. And he's being sent back to the table for an early check-in. And the free throw from Sharif, no good. And Richard Lillard will get it. Sumner with it now. Looking for a man, finds Richard Lillard again. Back to Sumner. Dribbles around, finds Lillard again. Back to Sumner. Got a man open on the right wing. And that's Hunter Boyce driving in for the foul. And it'll be a charging violation. The shot will not go down. Hunter Boyce will get his first charge and personal foul of the game. It'll be his first, team's second. 1:22 left in the opening quarter of play here from Sterling, Virginia. And Sharif's got it now. Finds Kala. Back to Sharif. Inside to Kamara. He lost it. And it was bat around in there. Kamara's got it again to Kala for the foul. Richard Lillard will pick it up. That'll be his first, team's third. And that'll be Gabriel Kala at the line for 2 shots. First shot goes down for Kala. And coming in for Rappahannock County, Chad Ellis and Mason Ramey. And checking in at the table for Parkview, Sean Long. He'll be going in for the shooter. And his second shot will fall. Sean Long will come in. 16-8 here with 1:04 left in the opening quarter. Lillard has it now. Grant Lillard. It's on Facebook. And Grant Lillard has it. He's dribbling around, finds Richard. Richard inside pass to Hunter Boyce for the shot off the window. And that'll take down Parkview's lead to just 6. And that'll be Sharif with it now. Pass to Ahmed to Long. Back to Sharif. Long's got it now. Looking for a man, finds Sharif. And to Ahmed on the right side, excuse me. And a whistle on the floor. It'll be foul beyond Hunter Boyce. That'll be his second, team's 4th. Parkview will retain possession coming out of it, and Ethan Sumner will check in for Rappahannock County. Out comes Boyce. 28 seconds left on the game clock for the opening quarter of play. And checking in, it looks like for Parkview, Gabriel Kala. And he'll go to inbound it. And the Sharif will have it now. Pass back to Kala off the inbounds. Back to Sharif. To Ahmed, back to Sharif. Slows it down. 17 seconds left on the game clock. Sharif still has it. Pass to Ahmed for 3. And that kisses the nothing but net. And Lillard will try to get it off. And it falls just short. So that'll be the end of the first quarter here with a score of 19-10. We'll be back after this short break. Back now in Sterling, Virginia, as the Panthers are down to Parkview, 19-10. However, there is still room for improvement as the second quarter is underway. And that's Sharif with it now. Pass to Ahmed. Looking around, finds Sharif again. He'll hold it at midcourt, and that'll be Ahmed with it back to Sharif. Dribbles around, finds Long, and Long will have it back. Sharif will have it now to Ahmed. Ahmed back to Sharif. Sharif will try to go for 3, didn't go for it. And Sean Long will have it now. Dribbles inside, pass to Liban Adiali. And Sharif will have it back now. And that'll be Ahmed to Kamra. Back to Ahmed for 3. And that will be off the back of the iron. However, Kamra will rebound it. And Abdiali will get his first points for the night. And it'll be an 11-point lead for Parkview, excuse me. And that'll be battered around and stolen away by Abdiali. And now Sharif with it now. Inside to Kamra for the shot. From the free throw line, falls. And the Panthers have been silent since 3 minutes in. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Somewhere around that at least. Lillard with it now to Ramey. Outside to Ellis. Dribbles inside. Out to Lillard. Grant Lillard. Ethan Sumner for 3. Off the front of the iron. No good. Mason Ramey will come up with it. And he'll kiss it off the window for the easy bucket. That'll be the first points for Rappahannock County in the second quarter. And Sean Long with it now inside the paint. And he'll miss it, but Sharif will get it. And his shot will fall. Grant Lowe with it now, pass to Richard. And Ethan Sumner with it now. And I'm not quite sure what happened, but it's going against Rappahannock County either way. 6:09 left in the first half here. 25-12 score. Parkview up. If you're just joining us. Sharif with it now. Going down the floor now. Pass to Sean Long, back to Sharif. Inside to Kamara. To Abdiali. Outside to Sharif for three. And that'll be off the right side, the left side of the iron. Shooting from the right side. And Sumner will retain it. Ellis dribbling it now. Off the window, shot no good. And Kamara will get it back. Abdiali with it now. He'll dribble around looking for a man. Finds Ahmed for the shot. Ripping the twine as it falls. And it'll be a timeout on Rappahannock's behalf. That'll be their first timeout of the game. And we'll take a quick break here. We'll be back in about 15 seconds. And back now coming out of the timeout. Rappahannock County down by 15. 27-12 score here. And the Patriots showing no signs of remorse here. As the main scorers here have been Tafiq Sharif, Tahmid Ahmed, and Sheikh Kamara. And inbounds it is Lillard, gets it to Ramey, back to Lillard. Ellis with it now, cross half court, and it'll be a foul on Tahmid Ahmed. That'll be, I want to say his first, team's fourth. And to inbounds it will be Lillard. And Sumner with it now. Dribbles inside for the shot. Off the iron, no good. And now taking the other way is Abdiali. And that'll be Kamara with a shot. And that tickles the twine. And now their lead has been extended to 17. Chad Ellis with the ball now. Intended target Ramey. Sails over his head, no good for the pass, and goes out of bounds. Hunter Boyce will check in for Rappahannock, replacing Chad Ellis. 5 minutes even to go here in the half. And that'll be Kala with it. He'll go inside all the way. The shot will fall air ball. And Rappahannock will take the ball. And Richard Lillard will inbound it for Rappahannock. Ramey with it, pass back to Sumner. And there'll be a foul on Gabriel Kala. That'll be, I want to say, his first or second, team's fifth. We'll have a halftime report here. We'll get all the necessary items needed. And Sumner will have it. He'll lose it. And Sean Long will have it. And he'll get fouled by Grant Lillard. No shot. That'll be Grant's second, team's fifth. Jonathan Jenkins checks in at the table. As stated at the line, Sean Long. Now, Sean Long is a 5'5" junior guard. And being that small and being a junior at the same time is one of the things that is difficult. But with his size, making pretty much any shot is doable. And now Grant Lillard with it, taking it down for the shot. Foul on the way from Sheikh Kamara. That'll be around his second, third, or probably third. And that'll be his team's sixth. Grant Lillard at the line for two shots. First shot goes up. And Sheikh Kamara is a 6'3" junior forward who, despite his size, can actually get a lot of work done inside the paint, which is a good thing for your offensive playbook, as Grant Lillard hits that second shot to make it 31-14. And Abdiali rocks around the rim, no good. He'll get his own rebound. He'll miss the second shot, and Ramey will come up with it, and he'll get it out to Grant Lillard. Richard Lillard with it now for the shot. And a travel called. And and some Rappahannock fans not too happy with that call. 4:12 left in the opening half of play. Abdiali with it now. Pass to Sharif. To Ahmed. Abdiali with it. Tipped it away, but he got it again. Sharif with it now. Pass to Sean Long. To Kalang for the shot. And that'll be a two-pointer, but it'll still be good. It'll be 33-14 score here. Ramey with it, looking for a man, finds Jonathan Jenkins. And Richard Lillard will get it now. Ramey with it inside for the shot. And that'll be called a charge on Ramey. That'll be his first charge, and I believe his first foul. Team's sixth. To inbounds, it is Abdiali to Sharif. He'll dribble around to find Sean Long. To Kalang. Sean Long has it. Tip got loose. And Kalang with it now to Sean Long for the shot. Heavily contested shot as it falls down. And Richard Little will take it back for Rappahannock. And the intended target was Hunter Boyce. However, it rolled, and went out of bounds. Checking in for Rappahannock, Chad Ellis and Ethan Sumner. Replacing Richard Lillard and Jonathan Jenkins. 3:21 left in the opening half. Panthers are trailing 33-14. I can't do the math quite yet, but if you want to do the math at home, you can do the math at home. And the shot from Ahmed, no good off the front of the iron, and Sumner will take it up for the Panthers. He'll dribble around. He's got some heavily contested D on him. Finds Hunter Boyce. He's dribbling around, finds Grant Lillard. To Sumner again. He'll dribble inside for the shot. No good. Hunter Boyce will rebound it. He's going inside for the shot. That'll be blocked by Ahmed, and he'll take it the other way for Park View. Sharif with it now. Pass to Abdiali, to Kalang, inside to Ahmed, to Kalang back again for the inside the three-pointer shot, no good. And Sean Long will have it, but he lost it to Mason Ramey, and he'll pass it to Grant Lillard. And Ethan Sumner will have it off of the very close, what looked to be close to a backcourt. And Mason Ramey outside to Lillard, to Ethan Sumner, and there'll be a foul on the way. It'll be an over-the-back foul on Liban Abdiali. Checking in for Parkview, Dustin Pham. And he'll be replacing Tahmid Ahmed. Mason Ramey at the line for two shots for Rappahannock. Checking at the scorer's table, Richard Lillard. And his shot will fall. Richard Lillard replacing his brother Grant. And as I've just noticed, Rappahannock is in the bonus, so it'll be 1-1. And Ramey with his second shot good, and Ramey goes 2 for 2 there. And now Kalang with it. He's getting close to midcourt. And he'll pass to Sean Long. He'll lose it, and that'll go out of bounds off Sean Long's foot. And Rappahannock will take it. Sumner inbounds. Richard Lillard, the closest man. Lillard gets it back to Sumner. And Sumner will get across midcourt. Inside to Ramey for the shot. And there'll be a foul yet again on Liban Abdiali. That'll be his second, maybe third. Team's 8th. Mason Ramey will be at the line, this time for 2 off the shooting foul. .33-16 game here. Mason Ramey's first shot goes up. And that'll rock around the rim and fall. Checking in for Parkview, Lowell O'Connell. He'll replace Liban Abdiali. Here's Ramey's second shot. And that hit, it's nothing but net. As the score goes 33-18. Sharif with it now. And now O'Connell will have it. To Sharif inside. And there'll be a foul there. And the basket will count. It'll be 35-18, and the foul will be on Richard Lillard. That is around his second, team's seventh, and now Parkview's in the bonus. However, Sharif made the shot, so he'll be at the line for one. And that shot rocks around the rim and falls. Sumner will get it from the inbounds pass from Lillard, Richard Lillard. I always forget that there's siblings on this team. Sumner with an out pass to Richard Lillard. Dribbles inside to Ramey. He'll look for a shot, goes around the defense, and late bounces around the rim and falls. 16-point game here for Parkview. And that'll be Kalang inside for the shot, and he'll go all the way from one end of the floor to the other for the easy two-pointer. 1 minute left in the opening half here. Hunter Boyce with it now, dribbles inside. And there will be a foul. There'll be a hands call on Sean Long. That'll be his first, team's ninth. At the line, Hunter Boyce, 1-1. That shot will rock around the rim and it will not fall. And Kalang with it now. He'll pass to Sharif with the handoff. He will find Dustin Pham. Back to Kalang, to Sean Long, to O'Connell. And now Pham's got it again.
Hands up, defense.
And now Sharif with it now. He'll get it to Sean Long, to O'Connell, to Pham. He'll dribble around and find Sharif. 26 seconds left. And that'll be O'Connell with it again. Sharif with it now. Pass to Kalang. And the three-pointer. No good from Dustin Pham. And Chad Ellis will come up with the ball. Richard Lillard with it now. 9 seconds on the clock. Ethan Sumner with it for the shot. Up. And that will hit nothing but net as time will expire here. And that shot from Richard Lillard from a little past half court will fall up short. And we end the first half here, 38-22. Parkview with the lead here. However, there's still 16 minutes left to play. During Rappahannock once again will get possession. And on the floor for the second half for Rappahannock is Richard Lillard, Grant Lillard, Ethan Sumner, Chad Ellis, and Mason Ramey. And Parkview will be Tafiq Sharif, Gabriel Kalang, Tahmed Ahmed, Lowell O'Connell, and Josh Shelton. And Grant Lillard with it now. Pass to Sumner. Looks inside to Ramey for the shot from the foul line, or around the foul line, and that'll fall. Ramey will get the first points of the second half. Sharif with it now. Pass back to Kalang. And on the left side to O'Connell, excuse me. And now Tamheem Ahmed. And Kalang will have it now. He'll look to O'Connell. And he'll give it to Sharif. Sharif will pump fake it and give it to Kalang. Back to Sharif. In the corner to Ahmed. Back to Sharif. And he'll give it to Kalang. He'll dribble inside for the pass. The intended target was O'Connell. However, Grant Lillard will come up with it. And Ethan Sumner with it now for the shot. No good. And Josh Shelton will get it. Just a little bit over a minute played and one score made by Mason Ramey.
Good defense, Chad.
Kalang with it now. Looks to Ahmed. He's looking around, finds Shelton wide open. Foul goes and the bucket. That'll be on Grant Lillard. That'll be around his third. Now I'm debating, did he say Ethan Sumner had the foul? Because it looked as if Grant Lillard had the foul, but I thought I heard 5. Josh Shelton at the line for his shot, and he'll get it. It'll be 41-24 here. 6:37 left to play in the third quarter. Sumner passed to Lillard. Back to Sumner. Around the arc to Chad Ellis for three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Shelton will rebound it for the Patriots. Ellis almost got a hand on it to Sharif. Kalang has it now. He'll dribble back. Gives it to Sharif. Sharif will look around, finds Kalang. Kalang near the half-court line. He'll give it to Sharif. Sharif will dribble around, drives in for the shot. There will be a foul before the shot. It'll be on Richard Lillard. That'll be around his third. And it'll be the team's second of the second. And Colton Ball really expressing his anger there. And Sharif for three in the corner. Off the front of the iron. Summer will rebound it. And he'll pass it inside to Boyce. Boyce will knock his defender down. And the ball will get stolen from that. O'Connell will take the rebound. And Colton Ball will have a penalty warning. And that will stop the clock here. Ball expressing his anger a little too fiercely there. That's one thing about these games that really needs to be toned down is emotions. Because emotions aren't a big part of the game unless you use them too forcefully. And it's the way you use them and how you use them is that affects the calls and decisions. And Sumner will come up with it off the tipped pass. Sumner with the shot, no good. And Kalang will come with the rebound. Sharif's got it, fast break. Ellis defending him, no good, but Shelton will get the rebound and put it back. And there'll be a timeout on Rappahannock County. And Colton Ball is really talking to the ref. Did not like some calls there. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Rappahannock will stay on. As we experienced just a few minutes ago, Colton Ball got a penalty warning. It was his first warning. And currently taking the huddle for Rappahannock is JV coach Jordan Orndorff, who earlier today we saw pick up his first win of his season. A close match between his team and the Park View Patriots JV team. Ended in a 5 or so point game. And inbounding it for Rappahannock will be Ethan Sumner. And pass to Lillard, he'll get it back. Chad Ellis with it now for the dribbling shot.
Let's go, Chad.
That will kiss nothing but the net. And Ellis will cut the lead down by a little bit. And that'll be Kalang with it now. Pass to Sharif. They'll get it back to Kalang, to Sharif. Getting my names confused now. O'Connell. And that shot will rock around the rim and not go. And there will be a foul. It will be on Lowell O'Connell. It'll be his, I want to say first, maybe second. And that'll be team's first in the second half. Sumner receiving the inbound pass. He'll dribble around inside for the shot. Off the block, no good. Ellis will get it. And he'll lose it in the out of bounds. And Parkview will take it back. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter of play. With the score 43-26. Sharif with it back to Kalang. Back to Sharif. Bunch of overhead passing by these two. To Lowell O'Connell. And that'll be Shelton. To Ahmed for the shot, no good. And Richard Lillard will take it back for Rappahannock. To Sumner. And he'll drive in for a shot. That'll be off the front of the iron, no good. And Sharif will get it back for the lonely fast break, and that will be good. And now Ellis with it back to Sumner, who inbounded it. Richard Lillard inside to Ramey. He'll lose it, and it's going to be a fight for the ball. O'Connell has it, and he'll pass it to Shelton. Shelton will lose it out of bounds. And returning for Rappahannock is Grant Lillard and Jonathan Jenkins, replacing Hunter Boyce and Ethan Sumner. And Parkview will be replacing Josh Shelton with the Sheik Kamra. Lillard with it now, Grant Lillard, because both Lillards are on the floor now. Chad Ellis with it now, back to Grant, back to Chad. Dribbles around, looking for a man, finds Grant Lillard yet again up top of the key. To Richard, inside to Mason, back out to Grant. Fakes it to Richard Lillard for three, and that will not fall. And Sharif will take it the other way with an overhead pass, over the court pass to O'Connell for the easy fast break bucket. And Richard Lillard with it now at the top. He'll look for a man, finds Ramey. Ramey loses it, he'll recover it. And he's looking around, finds Richard to Chad for three. That will fall, kissing nothing but net. Chad Ellis getting that bucket. And it'll be Klang with it now. He's holding it, literally holding it, to O'Connell. He'll dribble around, finds Ahmed inside to Sharif. He'll dribble around to Kamara. He'll dribble inside. There'll be a foul on the way. That'll be on Jonathan Jenkins. That'll be around his second. And returning for Rappahannock County, Ethan Sumner. He'll be replacing Grant Lillard. Kalang to inbound it. Looking for a man. Finds Ahmed back to Kalang. And he'll lose it. Tipped it. And it went out of bounds. Rappahannock will take the ball back. 2:27 in the third quarter here. With I want to say close to 20-point lead. It's around 18, and Rappahannock loses yet again. Ramey gets it back though to Jonathan Jenkins inside for the layup, and that will fall off the window and good. Parkview is showing no mercy, but Rappahannock is not giving up their fighting spirit yet. Kalang to Kamara, heavily contested shot, and there'll be a foul on the way for two shots. It'll be on Mason Ramey. That'll be around his, I want to say, third. And that'll be the team's fourth. Kamara at the line for two off of the missed foul. First shot rocks around the rim, falls off the front of it. And Ethan Sumner and Colton Ball having a discussion on the sideline. Sumner, I don't think, has been checked out yet, as Kamara's second shot falls, making it a 48-31 game here. Sumner has it now outside to Lillard. Lillard puts up a three, and that falls nothing but net. Richard Lillard getting it that time.
Let's go, Rich.
O'Connell in the corner, trapped by Chad. And he will pick up a foul from Chad Ellis. And that'll be the 15th foul here in the second half. Sharif going to inbound it for Parkview. Inside to Kalang. He'll pass it back out to Sharif. And Sharif will travel. Jonathan Jenkins inbound it to Sumner. Has not touched it yet. And touches it about halfway between half court and the out of bounds line. Baseline, I should have said. Sumner for three. That falls off the front of the iron, and I couldn't see who got it. But Sharif has it now. He'll go inside, outside to Kamara for three. Kamara will hit it as it rocks the rim and falls in. Kamara, Sheik Kamara with it that time. The big man getting the big bucket. Chad Ellis for three on the other side. That will fall with nothing but net. Chad Ellis getting it that time for Rappahannock. They are shooting the lights out, as they say in the professional leagues. Kalang with a circle around. Finds Sharif. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. To Kamara, excuse me. Kalang now with it. to Ahmed to O'Connell. And it'll be tipped off the way, and Chad Ellis will recover it. And now, well, O'Connell will get a foul. If you're seeing the playback film of this, you'll see exactly what happened. But O'Connell tried to tip the ball off Chad Ellis' foot to force a kickball violation. However, Ellis got it, and now Sharif has it for Parkview. Lost it and then regained it. And a shot off the block is good for Sharif. The pass from Lillard intended to target Jonathan Jenkins. However, defense was too strong. O'Connell tipped it. Kalang with a shot, no good. Even if he got it off right, it still wouldn't have counted as the time had expired before the shot. And now Rappahannock trails 53-37. We'll be back after this short break in between quarters.
Cold Pepsi today and enjoy the thirst-quenching real cola taste. Pepsi, live for now.
And the fourth quarter is underway. And it'll be Abdiali with it to Sean Long. He'll pass outside to Kamra. He'll dribble inside. No man on him. And the shot from Kamra will fall. Lillard with a fast drive. That will not go. And there'll be a foul on the way. Be on Mason Ramey. That'll be his fourth. And checking in for Rappahannock, Hunter Boyce and Seth Kreitzer, replacing Jonathan Jenkins and Mason Ramey. Kreitzer got a little bit of playing time. Around, I honestly can't remember when the last game was. Abdiali with it, heavily defended by Richard Lillard. And Comer with it now. He'll get it to Kalang. Kalang goes inside for the shot, and that will fall. Rocking around the rim. Grant Lillard. Pass to Richard. Inside to Chad Ellis. Shot does not fall, but he gets the foul. And the foul will go against Tahmid Ahmed. That'll be the team's third of the second half. Chad Ellis at the line for two for Rappahannock. And Chad Ellis is around a 6'2", I want to say, 6'2", 6'3", senior. And he showed some progression since this year and last year. However, at the foul line, has showed an 0 for 2 for right now. Grant Lillard will get it back off the shot. Chad Ellis will get a 3, and that will not fall. Kalang with it, and it'll be a jump ball. Rappahannock will take it back. Correction, it was a foul on the play. Richard Lillard picked it up. And now Parkview is in the bonus with Gabe Kalang at the line for 1-1. Checking in is Lowell O'Connell. He'll replace Tahmid Ahmed as Kalang's shot goes up now. And that goes off the back of the iron, no good. Grant Lillard with the rebound. He'll dribble around, looks for a man. And it'll be a charging violation on Grant Lillard. It is now a 20-point game with 6:45 left in the fourth quarter. Kalang with it now. Dribbles around the defense. Shot falls. Ellis to inbound to Grant Lillard. Passes to Richard Lillard. Intended for Chad Ellis. Deflected and stolen away. Kalang has it now. And he'll pass it to Sean Long. Dribbles around inside for the shot. Up, off the window, no good. Seth Kreitzer will rebound it. And Grant Lillard has it now. He'll give it to Richard Lillard. Richard with a wide open 3. That will tickle the twine. And now it's Kalang with it now. He'll dribble around his defender, go inside for the shot. Off the window, falls short, but there's a foul on the way from Chad Ellis. It'll be Gabe Kalang at the line for 2. That'll be Rappahannock's 9th team foul. And his first shot, first shot will not go. It'll be a 19-point game here, 20 with this shot. And that will fall, making absolutely no sound, at least through my microphone it didn't. And Richard Lillard with it now to Chad Ellis, looking for a man. Finds Grant Lillard wide open, inside to Seth Kreitzer for the shot. And he'll miss it, but Richard Lillard will regain it. And that will fall. Nothing but net. Richard Lillard with it there. Kalang with a fast opportunity for the shot up. And that will fall yet again for Gabe Kalang. And Hunter Boyce had it. He lost it. And then that ball will go out of bounds, and Rappahannock will take it back. Grant Lillard to inbound. To Richard Lillard, back to Grant. Back to Richard. Chad Ellis with it now. Looked for a man, finds Lillard. Grant Lillard for 3. Off the rim, but Richard Lillard will put it back off the second chance point. What a play by Richard Lillard, following his brother's shot. And a full timeout called by Park View. This gives us a quick break to take a 30 to 45 second break. And we'll be back right after this message. Back now live from Sterling, Virginia. Panthers take an 18-point deficit to the Park View Patriots, who also have the possession of the ball. And inbounds from Abdiali to Kalang. And he'll get it to Sean Long inside to O'Connell with no man on him whatsoever. And that'll take the game to 20 points. Richard Lillard with it now for the pass from Grant Lillard. And he'll get it back to Richard Lillard. Looking for a man, looking around, finds Hunter Boyce inside. And he'll go around for the easy bucket off the defense. What a play by Hunter Boyce. And there will be a foul on Seth Kreitzer. That'll be his first team's 10th. Checking in at the table for Parkview, Dustin Pham. And at the line for Parkview, Gabe Kalang. First shot for Kalang will fall. Checking in for Parkview, Tafiq Sharif. He'll replace, I want to say it was Tahmid Ahmed. Second shot will not fall from Kalang. And now Grant Lillard with the ball to Richard Lillard for the shot. No good. And Sean Long will take it the other way. He'll get inside the paint to Sharif, no good. Richard Lillard will rebound it for Rappahannock. And he'll take it down. Fast break opportunity. Pass to Seth Kreitzer, and he'll get blocked there, but it will be called a travel. And checking in for Parkview is Dustin Pham. He'll replace Gabe Kalang. And that'll be Tafiq Sharif with it now. Pass to Abdiali. He'll look around, and he'll find Pham back to Sharif. And he'll get it to Sean Long, to O'Connell. And the ball will go the other way. And there will be a foul, an illegal screen, I think I heard, on Liban Abdiali. And a few subs checked in for Rappahannock. I didn't catch them. 3:35 left in the game here. Rappahannock down 19. Pass from Richard Lillard to Mason Ramey, back out to Lillard. He will go for a long three, and it will go off the left of the iron. Sharif with it now. He'll take it off the fast break. Inside. And Dustin Pham with it. Ellis with it now. That pass will be tipped by Abdiali. That shot will fall, and there will be a foul on Chad Ellis. And checking in for Rappahannock. And returning to the floor for Rappahannock, Grant Lillard. He will replace Chad Ellis. My guess is Chad is close to 5, if not 5 fouls. I'm not keeping track up here. That'll be Abdiali's shot. Hits the back of the rim and falls. No good. Grant Lillard with it now. He'll pass outside to Ethan Sumner. Back to Grant Lillard. He'll ground find Sumner again. And that will be a foul on Liban Abdiali. He'll pick up 2 within a span of around a minute. 25-point game. Mason Ramey with it inside. That will rock the rim and fall. No good. And there will be a foul on the way. There will be a foul on Ethan Sumner. 2:45 left in the final quarter of play here. With a 23-point lead, 69-46. Put that in your calculator because I do not think I have that right. Tafiq Sharif at the line. 2 shots. First shot falls, making it a 24-point game. Sumner in the backcourt. And the second shot falls for Sharif. Grant Lillard with it now. He'll dribble around his defender. Picked by Ramey. Pass to Ramey. Inside to Hunter Boyce. He'll get the shot up. He won't get the shot up, but the contact was too much to not miss the foul. And that foul will be on Liban Abdiali. That'll be his 3rd within a span of a minute and a half going off the clock. And I don't think he had... I think he had 1 already there. Hunter Boyce will hit his first of 2 foul shots. Hunter Boyce's second shot falls off the front of the rim. And Sean Long with the ball now. He'll drive in. Foul. Not called. Shot. No good. Sumner with it in the backcourt for the layup. That will fall. Ethan Sumner getting the quick bucket from the nice pass. Tafiq Sharif with it now. Checking in at the table for Rappahannock is Jonathan Jenkins and Seth Kreitzer. And Abdiali with it. Passed to Dustin Pham to Sharif. And now O'Connell will have it. Pass to Pham. And traveling violation forced by Richard Lillard. That was a good defensive strategy there. Jonathan and Seth check in now for Rappahannock. They will replace Grant Lillard and Ethan Sumner with just under 2 minutes left in the final quarter of play. Richard Lillard with it now. Dribbles around. Still trying to find a man. Looks to find Seth Kreitzer. He dribbles around inside for the shot, the scoop up. That will fall off the back of the rim, no good. And Sean Long will get it now. Pass to Sharif. 1:33 left in the quarter. Sean Long for a long 2, no good. And Richard Lillard will come up with the rebound. And he'll pass to Mason Ramey. I see why he's a quarterback in football, because he made that long pass to Ramey. Hunter Boyce getting the shot there. And Sharif with it now. He'll get inside, pass to Sean Long. He'll get inside for the shot. That will not, that will not fall. And a technical has been called on Sean Long for attempt to pick a fight with Jonathan Jenkins. Wow. With less than 1 minute on the clock, we've had a technical. And Mason Ramey at the line for the technical shot. That shot will not fall off the front of the iron. .20 game, 71-51. Ramey looking to get a second shot here. That shot will fall, making it a 19-point game, and Rappahannock will get the ball back. .59 seconds in the final quarter of play here. And now Jonathan Jenkins will step up to the line for another chance at 2 points.
Go, John.
The first shot will fall easily. Jonathan Jenkins for his second attempt, making his first. That second one will spiral around the rim and fall incomplete. And now Richard Lillard to inbounds it to Mason Ramey. Back to Lillard. To Mason Ramey again. Fake the three. Back to Lillard. He'll get it to Jonathan Jenkins. Back to Ramey. Looking around for a man in deep defensive trouble. Gets it to Lillard. And Jonathan Jenkins will have it now to Seth Kreitzer. He'll go up for a shot. That will not go. And 35 seconds left. Tipped by Richard Lillard from the pass from Tafiq Sharif. And Jonathan Jenkins will have it now. Mason Ramey with it. Looking for a man. Pivots. Finds Richard Lillard for three. No good. And he'll get his own rebound off the tip. And that will not fall. And traveling violation as Liban Abdiali came down with it. 14 seconds left in the game. Lillard to inbound it. And Sharif will steal it. And I think it's safe to say that he will hold it. The final score here, 71-53. Parkview taking the first ever meeting between Rappahannock County